There really is nothing cuter than baby rats. Well, maybe a few of you that disagree. These are my new babies. They're very good at climbing, as you can see. They were rescued from becoming snake food, I fear, as a lady had purchased what she thought was 2 male rats. I don't know how the shop or her could have made that mistake, because if you've seen male rats, you kind of know that they are pretty easy to sex. And the 2 males turned out to be 2 females. Let me step away a bit, you'll be able to see that a bit better. That then had two litters. She then advertised them free to a good home, and she lived in just outside Birmingham. So I fear that quite a lot of snake owners would have been there, which is a bit sad. Sad but true. So we've got Millie, Molly and Mandy. Millie isn't very human friendly yet. These 2 I think are sisters because they're both sort of Dumbo style. And there's Millie at the back, she's just come down, and Millie is a little Rex. There she is. So she's pretty much completely bald, and she's a top-eared rat. She's a little bit littler than Molly and Mandy, so I think she's just a little bit older. But she's very pretty. I hope she become friendly. Molly and Mandy, this one's Molly, Siamese coloured one, and then Mandy is the husky coloured. They're both very friendly and very inquisitive, and always come when you open the cage. Well, I've just given them treats, so they're now probably like, heh, you can't give us anything, we've just had our treats. Here she is. Hello! She always thinks I'm going to give her a treat, don't you? You always think I'm going to give you something. She's very friendly. You're definitely the most friendly out of the bunch, aren't you? You're staying there. Where's Mandy's having a dig. No, sorry, Molly. Look at the state of you. This cage I got off Recycle. Go right like that, you can see the fantasticness of it. Don't trip over lorries and things on the floor. If my phone will focus, I think you're going to get the gist. So this level here is material which I clipped on with bulldog clips, and the hammock the same, so it's just an old blanket that I've cut up. This is an old changing mat which I've clipped on with bulldog clips, and then this is an old duvet which I cut up into bits. So there's one along the bottom, one there that's folded over and they sleep inside it, and then I've got enough for changing. So I tend to change that one and the bottom one every couple of days, and I've got enough. I'll then do the shelf in the hammock sort of once a week, and I need to find something else to substitute that one while it's in the wash. And the rest of it's just sort of, obviously that's a rat toy, the ladder and a hammock, that's a bird toy, and I've got a snake hide in the bottom. Oh, that's the lorry again. Down here behind, you see? Oh, look at them. You're a pair of gannets. Come out the way, I'm trying to show you, you can't really see it. Can you see it down there? A wooden hide. Pair of gannets, a pair of you. And then I put a couple of dishes with sawdust in the corners that they tend to use. I'm going to actually get some proper, go on back. Some proper like cage litter trays, which I can strap to the backs then, so I'll have one in each corner, and I'll put some sawdust in each and strap them so they can't tip them over. Those are the 2 corners that they tend to pee in. And they've got a couple of little sort of grass. There's a bird. What's it? So I've just tied on with some string. And then that one down there just sort of rolls around. They haven't been in them yet. And there she goes, going back to bed. Not usually awake at this time of the day, they're just awake because I just cleaned the bottom out. I didn't clean that shelf because they were tucked up in bed. Millie, sorry, is up there. That's where she spends her time if I'm fiddling around with the cage. I think as she gets bigger, she'll get better. I'm trying not to handle her, not to poke her around too much. I stroke her, I put my hand in and stroke her to show her that there's really nothing to be scared of, but I'm sure with time she will get better. So those are my new girls, Millie, Molly and Mandy, and their awesome cage.